You may be wondering, oh my god, girl, where are you? Are you somewhere new? Like, did you move? Like, did you go on vacation? No. My desk is over there. That is the same desk I film at every single day. Today, we are on the floor. Honestly, I don't know why. I just kind of like the lighting. And I was like... So that's why we're here. Today it's media of the month, August, because it's September, and I'm always behind schedule when I should be filming them like September 1st, like the first of the month. Pero like, I'm a procrastinator, girl. Like, I can't help it. If you've seen my other videos, then you will know how this works. Basically, what I do is I talk about every single piece of media that I've consumed in the previous month. And essentially what I do is I do a rapid fire session, and I go in order. I do movies, TV shows, literature, and any other miscellaneous items that I've been momentarily obsessed with. Speaking fast has already got me out of breath. And I'm already sweating. It's 90 degrees in my room. So we're entering my flop era. I didn't do anything in August, and you know why? Because I was studying for most of it. I felt like I was in some media prison. But you know what? I was thinking about it, and I was like, the reason why I didn't consume a lot of things was because I spent... How many episodes per season was there in Buffy? Because I watched 4 full Buffy seasons. I watched like 60 hours worth of content of just Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So without further ado, we're gonna get started because, like I said, rapid fire sessions, I always do this very quickly. I'm always very efficient and I never ramble. So let's get started with movies. First movie I watched was Dee Dee, which was, I think, a great movie. It was so... It felt, for lack of a better praise word, I wanted to go home. I was cringing too hard. It was too realistic on what it felt to be like growing up in the early 2000s. It was too real, and it was so funny, and it was hilarious, and I could not stop laughing, but it was also so sad. I love this movie. This movie was really good. Everybody should watch it. I like the movie. 5 out of 5 stars. Next movie I watched was The Decoy Bride, and this was part of a 3-movie watch list for me and my friend's sleepover. And the first one was The Decoy Bride with David Tennant. What can I say? I love a rom-com. I cannot hate a rom-com other than Bridget Jones's Diary. Bridget Jones's Diary, you will rot in hell. But The Decoy Bride, it had me giggling, it had me twirling my hair, it had me slamming my head on the table. Like, it really did it all. It really did. And so obviously it gets 5 out of 5 stars. Would I rewatch it? Yeah, probably I would. Next movie was Baby Assassins, which was the second movie we watched in the movie trilogy sleepover. And I didn't know we were all choosing rom-coms, because then the one after mine was also a rom-com. And so I truly believe that Baby Assassins is a rom-com. Maybe my friends don't agree with that statement, and maybe they just don't get Baby Assassins like I do. I don't know what my obsession is with Baby Assassins. Objectively, outside of myself, I don't think the movie is that good. Like, I don't think... If I wasn't obsessed with it, I probably would have never watched it again. But something about that movie is so electric, and it's charming, and it allures me, and I feel hypnotized, and I feel dazed when I look at it. And it's just how the whole thing is structured. Next movie, we watched When Harry Met Sally. This was a movie part of the sleepover trilogy. It has like every single rom-com trope that you would say goes in a rom-com, you know? And so like objectively, my friend said this, objectively it's like the perfect rom-com like amalgamation. And I believe that. I wouldn't say it's my favorite rom-com ever, but I thought that it was pretty good, and I would rewatch it. And so to that, I'd give it a 5 out of 5. I'd give it a 4 out of 5, not a 5 out of 5. I don't know why, but that's just what I'm feeling right now. I don't remember what I gave it on the Letterboxd review, but that doesn't matter. Last movie I watched in August was All Dogs Go to Heaven. And I only watched this movie because I saw a clip of it on TikTok, and I was like, oh, I should rewatch that movie. And I did. It was cute. Like, I don't think I ever really liked it as a kid. I think I only watched it like once before. I didn't know it was a musical. I forgot that it was a musical. I really did. Maybe 2.5 out of 5 because I don't think I'd rewatch it anytime soon. That was it for movies. Now we're moving on to the TV shows. It's too hot. I feel like I'm gonna pass out a heat stroke. I'm never making a video here again, dude. My feet are falling asleep, dude. TV shows. First TV show was Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I watched seasons 3, 4, 5, and 6 in the month of August. And I watched 2 episodes of season 7 before ultimately putting it down forever and erasing it from my memories and my thoughts. Unfortunately, I talked about it a lot in recent videos, and so it will forever be there. But I don't want to talk about it anymore. I really did not like that scene at the end of season 6. I really did not. Season 3, Angel was still there. I fucking hate Angel. He's the worst character I've ever seen. And I'm glad he left at the end of season 3. You know what I'm not glad though? That he got a spin-off show all to himself. People really like that guy. Like genuinely, they like that guy. Season 4, season 5, that was when Buffy was in college. I liked her college boyfriend. Was it weird that she was 18 and he was like 23? Yes. What is the writer's obsession with putting her with men that are so old? Willow had a boyfriend in season 4. I really liked Oz. And then what is with the show's obsession with letting people's significant others cheat on their partners? Why did it happen so often? So that was season 4. Willow and Tara were a really cute couple actually, and I think the entirety of season 5, the writers or whatever, they didn't let them kiss, or they didn't let them do any coupley things, but they were a couple. They didn't let them kiss, and I was like, you cowards, let the lesbians kiss. And you want to know when their first on-screen kiss was? When Buffy's mom died. And you know how I know? Because I had been waiting for them to kiss the entire time. And it was the episode when Buffy's mom died, and I was like, this is when they're letting them kiss. Sky jail. That's what he gets. Brother. Ow. And then season 6, Buffy died at the end of season 5. And then her friends brought her back from death. And we learned that they literally pulled her out of heaven. Season 6 was a weird season. I don't really want to talk about it actually. Next thing I watched was Horimiya season 1. I was gonna say I've never seen season 1. I read the entire manga, but no I didn't because I never finished the manga. I read whatever had been out at the time because I got into Horimiya when it was 2020, and I think it ended in 2021. And so I didn't finish it, but I had been caught up at the time. And I remember when they announced the anime, and I watched the first season, and then I didn't watch the second season, and so I rewatched the first season, and I was like, oh, that's cute. And then I didn't see the second season. So again, I've never seen the second season. But I feel like I have. I don't remember honestly. But I like Horimiya. I forgot how good it was. Like it is. People say it's really boring. I think it's fun, and I think it's cool. I like Horimiya. That's all I can say. 5 out of 5. Last TV show I watched was The Kissing Finger, which is a Japanese romance drama. It was really cute actually. I really liked it. I didn't like how often they like bounce between fighting and like liking each other, which is an aspect I feel is typical in Japanese romance dramas. But it was really cute. I really liked it. I liked the female main character, the female lead. She wasn't like one of those like shy, reserved. She always stood up for herself, which I really liked. And then the male lead, he wasn't one of those where he's like completely like, I don't care if you like me or not. He liked her and he made it known, and I appreciate that. And there wasn't a second lead, and I appreciate that. I hate when there's a second lead and they make me root for him. There was a second lead, I didn't care for him, which is great. And also I think he was evil at some point, so doesn't matter. This was cute. I'd give it a 4 out of 5. Maybe a 3.5 out of 5 just because I wouldn't rewatch it. Next we're moving on to literature, And I only read one series last month, which was SVSSS, which is the Scum Villain Self-Saving System. And it was these 4 books right here. Technically, it's just 3 books plus an 11-story special. But I think all 4 books are important. I did skip 2 stories in the last one though. But this is what my tabs look like. As you can tell, the more I read it, the more I really enjoyed it. I think the 3rd book was really good. I feel like I should have started with MDZS and then gone off to Heaven's Official Blessing and then read SVSSS, because SVSSS is fucking crazy. And I said this before and I will say it again. I cannot in good faith recommend this series to anybody. Like, not even my closest friends will I recommend this series to. I feel like it was just so, like, it's so bad. That being said, I'd give it a 4 out of 5. Like, I'd reread it just for whatever the fuck that last book, the 3rd book was, that wraps up the story. I'd reread it for that. If you've read The Foxhole Court, Neil's perspective is very humorous because I feel like that's how he deals with a lot of things. Or he's just very funny, but he doesn't know it. And in SVSSS, it's the same, where the main character, you're in his head a lot, so you get a lot of his thoughts. And he is so funny. He is so funny. Pero yeah, 4 out of 5. Final thing is the miscellaneous portion. And the only thing I have here is a podcast called Las Alucines, which is a Mexican podcast by these 2 girls, women, Lupita Villalobos and Quesito. They're so funny. I love them so much. They are so funny. They're hilarious. I want to be like them. Guys, my phone died in the middle of whatever sentence I was saying. Whatever. I had finished talking anyway. I was just rambling again at that point. I hope you had a good time, because I always have a good time talking about things. Hopefully we'll get out of this flop era in September. Bye. I gotta go. Ya me voy. I'm leaving. Bye.